all of the pressure dynamic has changed. If I could have had you in the room 3 months ago, you had Kevin McCarthy and a lot of the kind of pro-leadership crowd really saying, well, even if we disagree with Liz, we have to keep her on the leadership team because we need diversity on the leadership team, diversity of perspective and thought. And our view is that you had to actually have a unified leadership team, one that understood that we had to grow the party as a working class, multiracial, multi-generational party, much like President Trump had done. And I'm glad now that there's a little bit less drama because even the more establishment figures in the Republican conference understand that we're going to lose if every press conference is just a series of kicks to the shin from Liz Cheney to Kevin McCarthy and vice versa, that we actually need to be unified behind a message that opposes the Biden agenda and that advances better trade, a more focused foreign policy, support for our ally Israel, and some resilience here at home on our border and with the cybersecurity threats that we face.
Going forward, the nation needs it. The nation needs a strong Republican Party. The nation needs a party that is based upon fundamental principles of conservatism. And I am committed and dedicated to ensuring that that's how this party goes forward, and I plan to lead the fight to do that.
That former President Trump might end up back in the Oval Office? What are you prepared to do to prevent?
I will do everything I can to ensure that the former president never again gets anywhere near the Oval Office. We have seen the danger that he continues to provoke with his language. We have seen his lack of commitment and dedication to the Constitution, and I think it's very important that we make sure whomever we elect is somebody who will be faithful to the Constitution.
Well, Wyoming isn't really her audience and it isn't really her concern. I don't even think Liz Cheney will be on the ballot in Wyoming. She is less popular in Wyoming than Muammar Gaddafi was in Libya at the time of his ouster.
Right.
And, you know, she was on the other side of that issue. So I think her audience is Washington and K Street. Okay. And the PACs and the familiarity with D.C. that she had. Remember when she actually filed to run for senator in Wyoming from Virginia, and she claimed that she'd been a resident of Wyoming for 10 years based on a fishing license.
Wow.
So it's not like she's got some deep connection to the people of Wyoming. I've only been there once, and I felt that I had a deeper connection to the great cowboys and cowgirls out there than Liz Cheney. So you have to look at her objective and her audience. It's going to be the mainstream media. It's going to be the Washington apparatus. And here's where we can't sleep. Liz Cheney is going to have a very well-funded apparatus to try to attack MAGA, target the America First conservatives that are my brethren. And so we have to ignite the populist energy in this country with positivity and encouragement. We've got to do right for our people, fight their dislikes, because the Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger wing of the establishment isn't leaving town. They are going to rebuild and reattack.